Good morning, construction technology community. Today, the way we check to build has changed, but not to make it different, but to make it better, more efficient. To create 1,000 times more value per every construction supervision you do, with half of the economic and timing effort. Welcome to Check to Build's product launching event. My name is Alejandro and I'm the CEO of Check to Build. 2 years ago, we found an opportunity. BIM use was growing exponentially for the last 5 years, and it was a reality in many countries. As a software engineer and project manager, that was really interesting because the ideal design and performance of a construction site was already digitized. But as a son, that wasn't interesting. It was a duty for my team and for me. Since I was a kid, I have seen my father and brothers being builders. I saw and felt their continuous headaches because of over budgets, lack of quality, and delays. Since 2020, Check to Build had a purpose: to automate as-built construction supervision for every site in the world and increase the value with artificial intelligence. This is the key for objective and valuable information in the execution of any construction project. And today you are going to meet our first product milestone available for everyone. Today the first part of our purpose becomes real. We know you already create supervisions. If they are manual, you need days, if not weeks, taking measurements of the most important executed parts of the site, analyzing this data with your team and taking decisions that will create conflicts, also knowing that you will never be able to analyze the 100% of the site. We also know that in many ways you are already investing in technology. Between the 3 and 6% of your construction budget is spent in BIM and construction technology. So what's the problem? It's not affordable, it is only for the elite. With very expensive hardware needed to take those measurements, with high qualified people and knowledge needed to handle and work with these technologies, and still with many amount of hours and third parties involved to understand and post-process huge files with very confidential information for you. The pandemic was not good for anyone, but it made us realize what was needed in many areas of life. Even with the existing technology, it was not possible to check properly and take the right decisions in the different construction projects companies have nationally and internationally. Construction managers couldn't travel everywhere. Hardware and software experts couldn't handle their jobs on site. Yes, BIM was there, but what was or is its real value? BIM is like internet. Because of its sound birth, it does not create a tangible value. Internet created value for everyone when applications like Spotify, WhatsApp, YouTube were born. Same for BIM, its real value comes when thoughtful applications solve real construction problems thanks to it. Value available for everyone thanks to BIM. That's the challenge. That's where Check to Build is. We have created an easy-to-use, no downloads or special training needed web platform, C2B platform. In 3 clicks, any construction manager can upload the project BIM model and a point cloud of the construction area they want to check. As many point cloud they want, complete or partial, created by photogrammetry or by LiDARs, by drone or even by free applications created for the new smartphones LiDAR cameras. No more configuration is needed, no topographical coordinates are needed, no GPS is used, and no manual post-processing has happened in any way. Our software is agnostic of how the point cloud was created and agnostic of the kind of construction project is working in. Autonomously, the BIM and the point cloud will be analyzed to share with you an immersive and continuous as-built experience in our 3D viewer to know technical deviations, measurements, and cost progress control. Everything happens only between you and our system, confidential, easy, and efficient. Remember, upload to files and let the magic begin. Is that so, Emmanuel?
That's right, Alejandro. That's really all the data we need from you to start delivering reliable results. Hi, I'm Emmanuel Ramirez, software engineer at Check to Build, and I'm going to show you an example of some of the inspections made with our system, while I also explain some of the key features and why they matter. I'll start by showing you our integrated 3D BIM viewer. With it, you can load and view your models with fast performance while also being entirely web-based, so that you don't need to install any extra applications. Our viewer has a simple yet powerful set of functionalities that allow you to navigate your model and inspections. You can hide and isolate elements by type or entire floors. But now, what really makes us different? our comparison with what is really built. Here you can see the clouds that have been generated and uploaded to the system, which has performed an automatic alignment using a combination of statisticals, 3D math, and machine learning technique to understand what is in the cloud and what its corresponding BIM element is. This same process happens when you upload new clouds to our platform, and they can be added to the same view, which gives you the possibility to do partial inspections and cover as much or as little ground as you better fit your workflow. Now that we have clouds uploaded, we can start checking where there could be some problems or things to investigate further. For this, we can highlight the elements that have a possible deviation. This gives you a very quick and simple look on what requires further analysis. In this case, if we select this lab element, we open the deviation distance map, which gives you a color point cloud showing from yellow to red which points are closer to the model and which aren't. In this particular case, we can see very quickly that there's something strange with the flatness of the surface. So if we get a bit closer, we can confirm that the middle area of it has a higher elevation than the rest, meaning that the surface is not entirely flat. This was later confirmed by a topographical study. In this other example of a more complex geometrical shape, we can see how the second section half of the stairs has an angle deviation, which means that the slope is not as we can find in the model. As you can see, we aim to give you tools to find out what exactly is happening in the construction site, which help you to solve problems more quickly and efficiently. We also look forward to showing you upcoming features that are currently in development that will provide even better tools for detailed analysis. Thank you for your attention, and we go back to you, Alejandro.
CHECKTOBUILD as a company is driven by three main values. The first one is transparency. Artificial intelligence is a very broad concept. Machine learning is a more accurate sub-concept. Everybody claims it, but only a few, like us, use it properly to bring value to the construction sector. As you saw, the best way to show it was with our lead product engineer and our technical advantages. Our second and main value is value itself, to understand how we provide value to our clients, but also to our team, and even to the world. We want you to know the 4 value keys that drive our product and market strategy. Accuracy, the main goal of every trustable as-built analysis. Until now, to be accurate in a technological as-built analysis, the sector needed to acquire really sophisticated hardware and high qualified topographical methods. We bring sub-inches accuracy under patent through our internal algorithms in 3 clicks. Control, execution site strengths and weaknesses ready to check, correct and share through our 3D viewer and automatic PDF reports. I will say more, even control ready to predict decisions, but we will talk about this in a future launching. The power of control here does not only mean construction, but also information and decision making. Who can see what is your duty in our platform? The confidentiality between your project info and you is complete. No third parties involved, never. Quality, not only for the automatic results we provide in the same day, always, but also for the customer-centric service our customer team provides. It is not you against our tech platform, it is you with C2B platform, plus a support person focused in your performance with our technology. You can be personalized, advised in how to create the point cloud or about partners to create them for you. We will be with you in every step of the process, where we detect you could be more efficient or when you need us. Quality is not only a product value, but a service purpose for us. Fourth, efficiency. As-built analysis was created as a technological process to control the build situation of any kind of construction project. However, it became a third-party process with specialized people managing very confidential information, working for weeks with different kinds of technologies. For CHECKTOBUILD, as-built analysis like ours have to mean also efficiency, a process done in hours with no intermediate human interaction between the files uploaded and the results shown for the clients. Efficiency means to take an existing process and transform it to create more information and decision-making value, reducing by half the resources you need to achieve it. As I said, we have 3 company values. After transparency and value, it comes vision. Yes, we want to have a purpose. We want to change the world. We want to revolutionize the construction sector. But for us, it's not only words. We make it happen having a vision. And I will share it with you, but first, to understand it properly, my colleague and product designer Manuela is going to show you what steps are we taking right now to bring C2B platform value to every stakeholder in a construction project value chain.
Nowadays, from the UX of any digital product, design, distribution of elements in a clear and intuitive way for users is crucial. That's what makes CHECKTOBUILD different from the rest of solutions in the market. Technicalities and infinity of buttons generally prevent their platforms and force users to be trained to make a correct use of these services. With us, you will save valuable time that you can use in other tasks. You can access remotely from any device, and once you're inside, you can control everything from the main menu. All functions you need visible without down drops, submenus, dozens of tools or functions that don't contribute to your project management and control. Just by creating a project, you will have already the models available in an immersive 3D viewer online within the reach of all of your team. In the toolbar, you'll find the key button to interact with the 3D model. You don't need to be an expert. And from the right panel, classify, comment, monitor the progress of any element. For example, let's see the state of an element in our project. This wall, which is now validated, has an evident evolution from what we can see in the elements timeline in the top of the viewer. With a single click, classify the status of the progress that the system automatically determines as a standard because of a low percentage of similarity with the IFC model. But you can control to define if that wall is still critical, deviated, or based on your experience, validated. Even share any update by writing comments in items mentioned to users involved. All new features are designed so you can take a maximum advantage of the as-built model. With that in mind, let's see the progress in this column. Thanks to the contrast between the model and the cloud, it's evident that the element hasn't been built 100%. In fact, in the right panel, the system will automatically show us the percentage executed. To see it more clearly, you can always activate the as-built view and compare the volumes. You can also see what hasn't been built with respect to what's projected. You can know the distance between the point and the cloud in relation to the model. Moreover, from this view, you can take advantage of the measurement tool and control any deviation with an accuracy of inches. C2B platform seeks to be simplified in the interaction with your project. Each function, tool, button has been designed for an easy understanding, and the location of every area has been strategically placed around the workspace, so you can have an intuitive interaction. Feel free to turn on or off any tool visually represented with a precise icon to see reflected function in the 3D viewer right on your model. Collaborative work has never been so easy. Share the information from the platform to any stakeholder so they can have access to the same view in real time, or download it with just one click. Share without limits and instantly. So you can see, Alejandro, anyone can easily use the C2B platform without spending time training, downloading, or installing heavy software. An easy-to-use web platform ready to use and control your projects from wherever you are.
We have been through technology, through our strategy, and through our team. But now we are going to focus your attention in what matters the most. What we are going to talk about is our client. Construction managers, virtual design and construction departments in the world. Engineers, architects, project managers, listen to me very carefully. CHECKTOBUILD has arrived to help you take better decisions, to help you to handle better amounts and value of information, to help you to report properly and faster to every stakeholder in a construction project value chain. We are not the ones who are going to explain to you how much we help the companies. One of our main customers, early adopter of our technology, and also partner, is going to explain his experience working together. Francisco Ordóñez, CEO and founder of Acerta Project Management, is here to show you how we have helped and are helping his teams with data, KPIs, and detail in the projects we are working together in Spain and Mexico. Paco, the floor is yours.
Acerta is a project management company. For the last 25 years, we have been working with different clients in different sectors like shopping, offices, residential, and in different countries, Spain, France, Mexico, Colombia. In all our activity, we try to improve incorporating tools to achieve the objectives of our clients. This is the main activity we try to develop in our projects, to incorporate tools helping us to be more efficient and achieve the objectives of our clients. we work mainly in 3 axes: quality, the quality of the construction, the cost control, to try to maintain always the budget of our clients, and the time control, to finish on time our projects. When we meet Check2Build, we discover that we can improve our process because we can spend more time trying to solve the problem than to identify if something is properly done or not. Check2Build help us to identify very quickly and very simply if there is any problem in the construction. So we don't have to discuss if there is or not that problem. We can see easily that diversion, so we can spend our time trying to looking for different solutions and trying to identify which is the best solution. So it helps us to do our job more efficiency that without Check2Build. We must continue working together to improve in the next steps, like the time control and the cost control. Those must be done automatically, so we don't have to discuss which is the situation. We can obtain automatically information about those and help us again to identify which are the problems and which are the solutions to help and to achieve the objectives of our clients.
Only the companies with the will to improve their processes, to innovate and eager to create more value to their customers will maintain themselves as leaders in the sector. I could say more. Very probably, only companies which start investing in innovation in a proper way will survive during the next decade in the construction sector. Materials prices, supply chain problems, lack of human resources. Problems that technology has to face giving the hand to the clients. Paco, let's bring this to the earth. Tell us an example of a problem that you have faced with Acerta in some real construction project, and how, if Check2Build was there at that time, could have improved it.
Yes, well, sometimes a small mistake in a long project can make at the end of the day the difference, the mistake becomes big. I remember building a hotel in Canary Island, 100 apartments, 100 modules in all the construction. We have a small difference in the first column. So at the end of the day, we discover we have a big, something like 10 centimeters. So it makes us to look for a solution, and we have to do it at the end of the day because we couldn't discover this difference at the early beginning. I think working with Check2Build, we can identify this small difference very early, so we can take measure to solve the problem also as soon as possible. So always the solution we take at the early steps of the project are best than the solution we discover at the end of the day, because at that moment we don't have many options. So this is something what we can help us to improve from the early beginning.
Exactly, and it's a perfect example of something that happened at the beginning, but you couldn't realize at that time until you have like 10 modules built, and with us we could have seen it since the first one. This is an amazing value there, and it's amazing because it is our identity to take real problems of every one of our clients, connect them with our C2B platform, and solve them forever. And before you go, I am sure everyone is asking themselves, okay, and now what? What are your plans? What are our plans to continue working together? How do you think we can go to the next step, to the next level with your clients and improve their lives even more, now that we are creating as-built 3D models with the reality of the construction sites?
I think this as-built model is very important because it help our client online, absolutely online, to know exactly where we are according with the BIM, with the original model. So if we think we must continue trying to put both together, identify which are the differences if there are, and also which is the real advance of the project. If we are at 50%, 50, 60 or whatever, so it's something we can have online, something we can have based on the real as-built of the project compared with the model, with the BIM model at the beginning. So I think in that way we can try. We are going to identify some opportunities interesting for the control, for the management of the project.
Absolutely. No more manual input data to the progress control of a construction site. Let's do it automatically, let's do it together. So thank you very much for coming today, Paco. It has been a pleasure. As you have seen, we started this company, CHECKTOBUILD, 2 years ago. And we have spent 2 years learning, watching the sector, your problems, the ways technology was trying to solve them, and we have gone further. When you needed specialized professionals on site and in the construction technical office to use technology, now you only need to handle a video recording and 3 clicks in our website. When you needed third companies involved an enormous amount of hours and computing resources to post-process data and create information to take decisions with them, now you only need to wait for 3D and PDF results ready for you. Confidential and affordable, while you take a coffee or continue working in other tasks. And when you needed to invest large amount of money in hardware and technology trainings, now you only need any device and 15 minutes with any of our online and automatic demos. The event is near the end, but you can be sure this is only the beginning. We have launched the C2B platform for technical and automatic as-built analysis of your construction project through our artificial intelligence and 3D technology. But we want more. Remember, we have a vision. The automatic control we do about construction projects today is about as-built analysis, but we are also understanding the completion progress of every element and volumetric phase in your project. Very soon, you will see how we automate the percentage, measurements, and cost progress control per every BIM model and element in your construction site. As easy as today, with more value every day. No more manual reportings, no more different stakeholders double checkings, one control platform, one objective truth. Value for every stakeholder in C2B platform, from the construction company until the bank that financed the project. Stay tuned, because we will be in touch with every new feature we will be launching this year. And of course, I encourage you to visit our website, checktobuild.com right now. The first 50 clients after this event will be beta testers of every new feature we will produce through C2B platform this year. The first ones to have new value every time. Press free trial and enjoy our demo. You will know how we can work together. We will keep in touch through our social media in Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Let's finish with a see you soon. We are eager to keep learning and creating value for you.